Okay, we've hit 1,000. Now I can start. Pastor Jamal Bryant just offered his perspective in terms of people wanting him to comment on Steve Harvey meeting with Donald Trump. People have been tweeting me. In fact, I text Steve. I was on a plane flying to Atlanta. I had a panel discussion tonight at Ebenezer Baptist Church, Dr. King's church, discussing school choice is the black choice. So I was not there. I text Steve because I wanted to know what was the substance of the meeting. I saw what happened. He posted something on Instagram. I read it. So here's the deal. My point here is this has nothing to do with Steve Harvey or Jim Brown or Ray Lewis or Kanye West or anybody. A week from today, Donald Trump will have been sworn in as the 45th President of the United States. The thing that is important for us is to understand that our job is to fight for what is ours. When y'all saw me debate Richard Spencer, the white supremacist, I told him, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. And the same can be said to Donald Trump, to all his supporters. We're not going anywhere. I also want you to understand that we are constituents. We are constituents. It does not matter that 96% of black women voted for Hillary Clinton. It does not matter that 88%, 87% of black men voted for Hillary Clinton. It does not matter. We are still constituents. We still have an expectation that government will do their job as it relates to the issues that matter to us. Now, here's the thing for me, and I want y'all to understand. I don't do meetings just to meet. I don't. I don't care if I'm in a meeting and somebody was nice. I don't care if I'm in a meeting and somebody was wonderful and somebody treated me with respect and they smiled and everything. No. When I come out of a meeting, I want to know what's the plan. When I come out of a meeting, I'm saying, here's what we're going to do. But I'm not going to be excited because of what you said. I'm going to focus on what you do. And say, here's what I want to know. Donald Trump, what has been your track record with black folks dealing with the construction of your businesses? Donald Trump, what HBC? Donald Trump loves to talk about how Hillary Clinton got fed debate questions. First of all, I didn't send Hillary Clinton any questions. I bounced questions off of different African Americans about issues that black folks care about. But I'll be happy to give Donald Trump my questions directly. Donald Trump, what HBCUs have you worked with in the past? Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton said she had a $25 billion plan for HBCUs. Where is your plan? Donald Trump, you talk about the issue of jobs in African Americans. Are you going to fight the labor unions to open up the trade industry for African Americans, not apprenticeships, but actual jobs? Are you going to publicly say that? Donald Trump. Anybody black meeting with Donald Trump should ask him, do you believe that the section of the Voting Rights Act that was ruled unconstitutional by the Supreme Court needs to be updated and passed by Congress? Where do you stand on that? See, I'm not interested in cute phrases. I'm going to ask you specifically about policy. Donald Trump, how are you going to ensure that more African Americans are able to receive small business loans? In 2013, $23.09 billion in small business loans was handed out. African Americans got $385 million of that. Y'all heard me right. You think I'm wrong? Fine. The story ran March 14, 2014 in the Wall Street Journal. I remember like it was yesterday because I was traveling to Raleigh, North Carolina for a Radio 1 event, and immediately emailed the Obama White House saying I need to meet with somebody with the SBA to discuss this. See, that's the real deal. I don't want to know how nice you were. I don't want to know how cordial you were. I want to know, do you even know anything specifically about black folks and about policy? See, that's what I want to know. I want to know, why are you going to, Donald Trump, are you going to renounce the call for the expansion of stop and frisk? See, I'm going to ask those questions. I'm going to ask a series of questions. Because, see, I'm not going to just sit here and fall for the okie doke. What the hell do you have to lose? A lot. See, that's really what I'm going to ask for. And so, what is our challenge? Well, our challenge as black folks is to do the exact same thing for the previous 44 presidents that we will do for the 45th. Demand accountability. Now, you heard me say this, that I felt that black people got stuck at the inauguration parade with President Obama, and for 8 years, this is all we did. We were just so, our mouths are wide open. Oh my God, it's a black first family. I believe that what we did is we didn't ask for everything that we should have asked for. I don't believe that we made the kind of demands. Gays and lesbians, they put all kind of pressure on the Obama administration. Closed their pocketbooks, gave them hell until they got what they wanted. So what does this mean? This means that y'all can trust this. Y'all can take this to the bank. If Roland Martin ever gets called to sit down with Donald Trump, I'm going to ask him about Voting Rights Act. I'm going to ask him, when will he publicly apologize for spreading fake news when it comes to President Barack Obama and the birth certificate? I'm going to ask him, has he personally apologized to President Barack Obama for spreading that BS for the last 5 years? Oh, yes. I'm going to ask him those things. I'm going to ask him specifically, where is your HBCU initiative? I'm going to ask him specifically, where do you stand on black women making far less than white men for various jobs? Oh, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask Donald Trump, will he personally apologize to the Central Park Five for continuing to insist they were guilty and they should have got the death penalty? Oh, don't think for a second that I'm not going to ask those questions. Yes, I'm going to ask those questions. Because, see, when I sit at the table, you sit at the table. When I'm there representing, you are there being represented. Y'all, all today, yesterday, I'm going through the airport, and I'm in Sacramento. Today I'm in Atlanta. I'm in D.C. And brothers and sisters stopping me, people who work there, cats on the planes. And you know what I kept hearing? Brother, thank God we got your voice. Brother, you keep giving them hell. See, I know if I walk into that room, who I am representing. I know who I am therefore. So I ain't selling out. I'm going to look you dead in your eye and demand a level of accountability. See, y'all don't understand. I looked Hillary Clinton in her eye and told her people, y'all are not spending money on black folks. You're not funding get out the vote campaigns. You're not funding those strategies. I looked Reince Priebus in the eye, the chairman of the Republican National Committee, and told him in no uncertain terms, y'all ain't gonna win this thing on voter suppression. You can call it voter fraud all you want to. I was sitting at the Republican National Committee club across from Capitol Hill. So do understand, I'm not gonna sit there and mince words. You know, I only had one interview with President Obama during his whole presidency, January 2010. Every 3 months, I kept asking for an interview. I never got one. I was turned down for an exit interview. But do understand, I had some black questions for the first black president that need to be answered. Well, why am I telling you all of this? I'm telling you all of this is because when you walk into that room, you are not representing yourself. You're representing your people. You're representing a brother and sister who never fathomed they can go in that room. You're representing somebody who wishes they can go in that room. You're representing that sister who's a teacher, that brother who's a firefighter. You're representing an aunt, that uncle, that cousin. That's who you're representing. And so where do we go from here? Well, for black folks, we go the same place we've been going since 1619. We raise holy hell. We make demands. We hold people accountable. And then while we're doing that, we're going to register like crazy. We're going to turn people out to the polls in the next city election, the next county election, the next water district election, the next school board election, the next congressional election. What we are going to do is fight. As my frat brother Vertner Woodson Tandy said in 1937, we will fight until hell freezes over, and then we will fight on the ice. That's what we are going to do. I'm not going to sit here and be sad and mourn and cry. Oh my God, I wish I miss President Obama. In a week, he'll be gone. He will no longer be the commander-in-chief. But I can guarantee you this. We're going to give hell to the next commander-in-chief and make it clear that we're not going to leave. We're not going to sit by and do nothing. We are going to demand our birthright. Period. End of discussion. All right. Y'all have a good night.